Welcome back, my vibrant beauties, where beauty becomes vibrant, health is wealth, and your lifestyle is the right style. It's your girl, Lady Smith, and on this episode of the Vagina series, we talk about menstruation. Dun 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 dun. If you would like to learn more about your vagina, please seek your healthcare professional, your gynecologist, your physician, that sort of thing. I'm just providing the knowledge that I have learned over the years. But if you would like to learn what I've learned over the years, stay tuned. Welcome back, my vibrant beauties. Happy New Year, happy new decade. I am coming to you with a little bit different of a twist. Not even a twist. I'm coming to you different a little bit. I feel like January is all about health and wellness and people getting fit, but do we really talk about vaginal health? I feel like it's so taboo to talk about. Ooh, don't talk about the vagina. Like, I am not understanding why this is such a taboo question, because babies are made through, that's a vessel in which babies are made. It can create pleasure, but it also goes through so many changes, so why not talk about it? I'm not understanding that. And we did a podcast episode on Let's Be Crystal Clear all about the vagina. It was called the Vagina Sode. So I thought, why not do a series on my channel regarding the vagina? So this is going to be a vagina series instead of a vagina sode, if that makes any sense. But I want you all to sit back, relax, understand that I am not a health professional. Let's get that out the way. I'm not in any way a health professional. Only license that I have is in beauty. So I really can't speak on the more so medical side, but I can speak from experience and wanting to learn about myself. I know before I used to say, what would you tell your younger self? And my younger self, I would tell that person, my 20 something, my 18, I would tell them to know about your body, know about your health, this is a form of beauty, this is a form of health. So I would say, know about your vagina, because it's the only thing you have. If you mess it up, then yeah, you're pretty screwed, because you didn't pay attention to it. No one ever taught you about it. So I want to mainly talk about, when it comes to the vagina, I mainly want to talk about pH levels. A lot of people do not know that your vaginal pH is very important. And your pH levels, and this is from, a lot of the stuff that I'm reading is from flexfits.com, and they do the flex, it's like a disc, a vaginal disc, but we'll get into that later. But pH balance is basically the balance between your vagina being acidic or alkaline. Too low is acidic, too high is alkaline. You want to be in the middle, So, and this is from flexfix.com. It is measured on a scale of 0 to 14. The median is 7, and anything below that is acidic. The lower the number, the more acidic it is, and anything above it is considered alkaline or basic. And in regards to vaginal health, if you see me looking down, I'm looking at my phone. Your vaginal health, the pH level should be between 3.8 to a 4.5. Now, like I said, I am not a gynecologist by any means. It's not something that I'm interested in, but I am interested in at least getting some knowledge out there that you how you should take care of your vagina. This is something that I've done, and it really has helped me throughout my adult life. So it can change, your pH level can change between different, like during sex, your period can change it, soap can change it, your diet can change it, and it also changes as you age. So if you're over your vagina's healthy pH level, you can start to develop yeast and an unhealthy bacteria within your body. And that is something that is terrible. I've had yeast infections before. It's not fun. When I was younger, of course, but you just combat it. But you can have yeast infections, and it's not fun, okay? So like I said, that can cause your levels to change, and the normals, your pH level, of course, like I said, it can fluctuate. Your period is self-cleaning. Your vagina actually is self-cleaning, so it cleans out itself, it balances itself. But like I said, there are a few things that can change it, and one of the things I'm going to talk about in this particular episode of this series is your period. Now, we all go through it. Granted, I'm on it right now. And yeah, like I said, it can change it. It can your levels in your body is just, yeah, it's not fun during that time, because you're shedding of your uterine lining, because an egg has not fertilized. Sperm has not fertilized the egg that stick to your uterine lining, so it has to get rid of the old lining to develop some new lining, so you can try again next month if you are wanting to have a child. But let's talk about menstruation. Fun. Like and this is how a lot of people can develop yeast infections, like right before their cycle comes on, or during their cycle, or after their cycle, like a little bit after their cycle. It's because your cycle raises your the alkaline in your body, and like we said, anything above the 4.5, which is more alkaline, it creates unhealthy bacteria. So you have to be careful. You have to watch. You have to listen to your body. Listen to your vagina. That's what I really want to tell you. Listen to your vagina. Listen and really know, hey, something feels off during this cycle. Something's not right. Even though, you know, your cycle feels like a little baby dinosaur is kicking. It's terrible. But we're born to do this. We're born to go through all of these changes. So it's good to know that how to balance your hormones, how to balance your period hormones. So the things during menstruation, I kind of went off on a rant, sorry. The things during menstruation that can also change your pH levels are the usage of tampons. Now, I personally do not use tampons anymore. I use a menstruation cup. I'm getting the information from FlexFix that use vaginal discs for your period. It's a healthy way to catch the flow of your period without hindering it. And tampons all it does is absorb, so it's creating moisture within your body. It's all of the stuff that your body is trying to release, it's holding it captive in that tampon, not giving it anywhere to basically dump out, because you're just holding it for however long you have it in there. The maximum, I think it's 4 hours. It's still not healthy to have it in there for an hour, in my opinion. Like I said, I'm not a health professional, but the capturing of this is just is unhealthy to me. And that creates your pH level to change because all of this alkaline flow is just there, held captive in the tampon. So with the changing of your pH, it can change the smell of your vagina. I don't know if some women have really noticed that after using tampons and there's a certain smell when your period is on. Whereas with the cup and with the discs, it just holds it. It gives it still free flowing is able to allow your flow to free flow. There you go. That's what I was trying to say. It's able to allow your flow to free flow, which in turn doesn't hold it captive. It doesn't change your pH level. It actually helps it. It helps it keep cleaning itself and everything like of that nature. And you can move around with it. It's just like inserting a tampon, but it doesn't restrict the flow of your cycle, your period. Also, the chemicals in tampons, depending on if you're using organic. If you're using organic cotton that has chemical free, on the back of the majority of tampon boxes, you don't have the ingredients in them. They won't tell you. They don't have to tell you what's in periods or pads or anything of that nature. It's not required for them to do so. So they could have anything in those period pads or tampons. It's crazy. So all of the chemicals, along with you stopping your flow or along with you holding something captive in place like that, like in a pad, because it's that, like I said, that's also moisture. So it's gonna hold a smell. It's not good. So I would recommend, for me personally, from me to you, I would recommend using cotton, organic pads that are chemical free. They don't have anything in them. I will place the brand I use on the screen at night because I do not sleep with the cup in. I do use pads at night, but it's they're, like I said, they're organic pads, and they're from Target. They're like $6 for 40 in a pack, overnight pads. Also, the honey pot is really good. They have sensitive ones, they have, heavy, they have light, they have mommy to bees, all of that. So I will look into getting some organic or cotton tampons, chemical free, and also look into getting the cup if you're not comfortable with using pads anymore. Get the cup or get the Flex Fit, which is a disc, or get some type of disc. I use the Diva cup, and it has changed my life. I will not lie to you. It has changed my life significantly. I don't have cramps anymore. My hormones are pretty well balanced. I can freely move because I used to be so restricted by wearing pads. Even when I went to chemical free pads, I couldn't work out like I wanted to. Now that I'm more comfortable in using the cup, I'm more comfortable to talk about it to you all, and I'm more comfortable to go to the gym and work out. And the cup, like I said, it just catches it. It surrounds your cervix and catches the flow of your period. It doesn't hold it hostage in a tampon. It doesn't, I don't know what I was gonna say there. but yeah, so that is the first thing that I wanted to talk about in the series, was the pH levels, letting you know what pH levels are for one, and how it can affect your vagina and everything that goes along with it, because there are many factors that changes the pH levels in your body. There are so many things that we women have to worry about in regards to your vagina. So if I can educate or talk or be of assistance or guidance to anyone, that is what I want to do. Like I said before, I am not a healthcare professional, but I do talk to my gynecologist about it. And I have learned through trial and error on how to properly maintain healthy pH levels in my vagina. Just saying. But yeah, with that being said, this is the, like I said, this is the first episode of the Vagina series. I will be doing 3 more. And until next time, see you guys later. Stay vibrant. Holla.